Do you believe in the possibility that there could be something after you die?
It's like it looks like somebody's like
hunched over, looking
down, like looking at the ground, and just kind of like moves in and then moves right back out. Yeah. If you see that, you might consider moving somewhere else.
Yeah, well, some people would probably consider moving.
To us, it's scary as hell. Because like you're just trying to sleep, and all of a sudden you have like an experience or something that you can't explain.
That's whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, stuff is like most of them don't want to believe in it or too scared to believe in it or even consider it.
Our goal is to raise awareness and hopefully shed some light as to what may lie on the other side.
So yeah, welcome to the first live paranormal investigation that I'm ever going to try here. I know the camera's not the greatest quality because it's a night vision camera, so it's going to look kind of shardy. It looks almost better once it's in night vision. I've got like I got the SLS set up. I got the camera there, and then I've also got I'm going to have this little thing set up over here so you can also see what the Ovilus and the ghost hunting app says, or shows rather. So let me get those fired up. So if it says anything on the apps, we should be able to see them. Okay, I'm gonna kill the lights and maybe we'll fire the spirit box up. And I'm also gonna try to reach out. So the story here is the previous tenant before I moved into this apartment passed away, like literally right where this couch is here. That's why I also have the SLS aimed at it here. Yeah, so if I filmed something sitting there before when I first tried the SLS, so you can see it'll map out anything like this, but it'll also map out, apparently it can map out like spirits and stuff too. So it sees with infrared. Now when I kill this light, you should be able to see a bunch of the dots on, whoops. So many windows. You'll be able to see the dots, so you can kind of see them here. So let's go dark. Yay. I always get tripped out doing this stuff on myself, so now you can see like the pattern of the dots that the SLS is firing, and that's how it sees. It sees in a spectrum of light that we can't see. Like I can't see dots when I look at the couch right now, but that's how it sees. The camera can see that too. Alright, so if anybody hears anything or sees anything, please let me know, because I can only see a small screen of myself and my surroundings. So yeah, I'm gonna need everybody's ears and eyes for this one. Here we go. Just wanna see how loud that's gonna be. Let me know if the volume's okay on the spirit box, so I can give it more if it needs it. Yeah, it'll be louder when the voices come through. Is that pretty decent? So if there's anybody here with me right now, any spirits that want to communicate, you can do so through multiple devices here. We've got you can use the iPad there, you can use the Ovilus here on the couch, right next to me, and you can use the spirit box as well. It's been a while since I've done this. My nerves are shot, especially doing it by myself. Can you please tell me your name? Hey. It kind of sounds like it said hey, a little bit. That said Royal on the cell phone out there. So if anybody wants me to ask anything specific or anything, you can also just leave a comment. So in any of the other, so I'll just pause that for a sec. Any of the other videos we've done here, I've always censored the guy's name that passed away here, but obviously if I want to say his name now, I can't censor that. So I'm just gonna say it. His name was Fred. I can't think of his last name right now. It's been too long. But we'll call out to Fred. Fred, if you're here and you want to say something,
battery 80%.
Please do so. I'm gonna actually put the spirit box over right on the couch. Because this is the spot where he apparently passed away. It was literally right in front of the sliding door, kind of where the couch is. Should be better than it trying to autofocus in and out. Okay, that just did Caitlin on the... Is your name Caitlin? Oh, that's not clear. So now if something comes up over here, it should track. So we'll see the wireframe if something appears by the couch. Can you sit on the couch? This said hi. The Ovula said hi. I don't think I've ever seen it just say hi before. That's kind of cool. Can you please tell me your name if it's not Caitlin? And there's my cat. Wide. The cell phone app said wide. Ovula said kiss. Handsome. Oh, I thank you. No. Who's handsome? Why did you say handsome? And it said kiss at the same time too. That's kind of funny. Elizabeth came up now. Elizabeth. Where have I heard that name before? Is that familiar to you, Andy? Elizabeth? Why do I feel like that's something we got at the Blue Ghost Con or something before? Or am I just... Maybe I'm just thinking of something else. Could be the wrong thing I'm thinking of. I'll shut the blinds too, because there's quite a bit of reflections from different things. So give me 2 seconds. I'll shut the blinds. Elizabeth, yeah, I think it did too. Or Sandy is another one. That's another one I just thought of that we've had here before. We got the millimeter here, which also has the REM pod in it. So we're gonna fire everything up. So how the REM pod works on this is if anything comes into contact, or not even into contact, but comes near the antenna, it's gonna trigger sound and lights. So you can see the lights on it there. Yeah. So we've had that energy, it just said, yes, use your energy. And we're gonna just kind of sweep around by the couch, because I've had something affect this here before. It was crazy when it did that. Can you come and touch the antenna, please? You've done it before here. This spot, and this is why I chose to do this spot, because it was always around here where something always seemed to happen. So again, it might look really bright on camera, but it's actually quite freaking dark in here. The only bit of light I have is coming off the TV, that's so I can actually see the chat and everything else too, and the SLS and such. Can you give me a sign? Trail? Sandy, yeah, that's a name me and Andy got here quite a bit before. Can you make your presence known, Sandy? You've done it before here. This said Pat. Remember it said Pat here quite a few times when we did it, investigated here too, Andy. Pat, is there someone named Pat here, or Sandy? That was a weird deep voice. Just went dead silent on like everything there. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Respect, thanks for watching. Maybe it was saying a shout out. Shut the spirit box off and we can just listen, see if we hear anything. Maybe let's try that. For a second, we'll just sit quietly. Now keep in mind, obviously we're in an apartment building, so there's gonna be occasionally some noises, especially because it's not that late. The people that live above me are the noisiest people on the globe. So I'll call out if it's anything from them, because I've heard it a million times. So we're just gonna sit. And if we have, I'm wearing a mic, there's also a mic in the camera. So if you hear anything strange, let me know, because I won't be able to probably hear that. what's coming from here, but you guys can. So let me know if you hear anything. So we're just gonna chill for a sec. Can you come and sit here, Fred? Or Sandy? Or whatever that friggin' black mist was that we filmed in the kitchen? Foe? Oh, that's not good. I don't want to be your foe. Again, yeah, that's something to check out if you want to. Look at the video of the black. This just said 2 millighosts there for a second on the Mel. Right as we start talking about the black mist. I wish I could. I need another camera just so you can see the damn. So we filmed that just out here. I'm just gonna hold the Mel meter out here for a sec. But I highly recommend checking that out if you haven't seen it, because that's some shit right there. 2 millighosts is actually a pretty big spike. Usually you get like 0.2 or 0.3. It's always right in this spot. So I'm gonna set this here. That's now flashing too. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can actually see it there on the camera. So that's picking up on a warm change because it's flashing red. If it flashes blue, it's cold change. So that's, a bunch of things are starting to happen all at once. So I'm gonna fire the Echo Vox up. So I need to take this away for now. We got the Mel meter beeping, picking up on a warm temperature change. Fantastic. Can you tell me your name? This said spring on the ovulus. I'm gonna put the Echo Vox here, so hopefully it's kind of towards the camera. Jeez. And now I'm gonna actually man the SLS around and see if we can, what was that? Did that come out of the... That made like the REM sound of that, but like out of the speaker. What the fuck? That was weird. So we're just gonna move this around slowly and see if we get anything.
Yeah.
And nothing on this couch. Yeah, it was. I gotta make that. There's something weird mapping in the corner there. Where is that? That's... That was towards where the Mel meter's beeping right now too. Whatever that little thing was that mapped in for a sec. That's not there now. Try the hallway again. Can you please walk through the hallway? It's so tricky looking up the hallway because it's just pitch black right now. I can't see anything. Like where it's purpley paint there on the SLS, I can't see a damn thing. Can you please walk towards me from the hallway? That's the wind. It's really windy outside right now, if you can hear that. Alright, well maybe we'll try to sweep a little more with the Mel meter again. Because it was making some noise over there while we were doing this. Let's try, what was I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to sweep a bit with the Mel meter. Oh! Okay, that was me. That was my hand that set it off. I think it was my hand that set it off. I grabbed the front of it like this, but now it's not doing it, so... That was kind of weird. I'm just going to hold it up close to my microphone, so if you see me holding it to my chest, that's why. What's your name? Oh, Eric just came up there. Is your name Eric? That was another big banging sound from upstairs. They're gonna remodel their fucking whole room here while I'm doing this. Veronica just came up on the audio, so I've never seen that name before. Is your name Veronica or Eric? And all kinds of names now. What's oh? That actually sounded like it said Andy there, eh? Andy? Like I swore I heard it say Andy. What I'll do after I'm done with this is I'll actually edit it, so anything I hear or anything, I'll actually put titles and everything like a regular episode. Whoa, that was a weird count. Program came up on the Ovilus.
Oh.
That kind of sounds like it said help. Maybe my ears are off right now, but it's hard to make anything out really clear that's coming out of here right now. Unclear? Right as I just said, like I can't really make out like the words or anything right now. It said unclear on the... Are you having a hard time communicating? Is that why you said unclear? Or maybe it's saying that it is absolutely hard for them to communicate right now. Because I just asked that. Is this where you died? Scare? Do you want to scare me, or am I scaring you, maybe? I don't mean to scare you if that's what you're referring to. You don't have to be scared. And I'm not scared at the moment. Nothing too crazy has happened. So we're gonna move the SLS around a little. I know it's just a tiny window, but you'll be able to see if anything maps in. You also get a bit of a good vision of how the vision of how it works with all the dots moving around. It basically shoots out like a big box of infrared beams, and then it maps things in. Well, it's got to see the whole figure to map it in. So there's the camcorder. Let's try to aim this thing in the hallway again. Just gonna spin it towards the hallway. That's just me it was aiming at for a minute. So I have filmed something on the wall before here, in the hallway. That's just me stepping in front of it again. I'm just moving. Gathering. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, let's gather. Let's bring on as many people who want to come in. Gathering there. Where? Where are you gathering? I've heard more than once a little kid's voice come from, again, in this direction, right where Fred passed away. Conservation came up. Like over kind of where the air conditioning box is over there, you can see it kind of that way. I swear the one day I was sitting here at like 3 a.m. and I heard a little kid's voice right there. Maybe that's how Fred passed. I don't know how he really passed, I just know he passed. Fred, were you wounded? Or did you maybe fall and get wounded? I'm just trying to see if we can hear anything. Can you please talk to us or make a sound? Do it right into the camera or into my mic. Tickle? Or come tickle me if you want. Floor. That's where Fred was found. He was on the floor. I'll meet it over here. Oh. That was definitely not my hand. I'm holding it like... So, to be clear, I'm holding it here. You have to get... right up to the antenna, like close to the antenna, not near the bottom of the antenna, nothing that doesn't set it off. You have to be up top here. Like, even if I was holding it up here, which I wasn't, something at the REM just went off, and it definitely wasn't my hand. Bad came up. It's always right by the couch here when that does go off. There's nothing here. Like the iPad is over here, but it does not set that off. If I get this near the iPad right there, nothing. I'm just gonna crouch so I don't break my spine. So holding it as low as I can, pretty much on the REM, or the millimeter rather, rewind on the ovulus. Stand up, don't fall. Oh, there's a cold temperature change there very quickly. I'm just gonna step away from it. Can you please sit on the couch? Animal. The cat was in here earlier.